still around. It's just an excellent thing to see and watch everybody grow together, and it just makes out of region tournaments that much more fun, because then you're not cheering to beat against the player that you play all the time every week. You're cheering to see them upset some of the out of region threats. But no out of region threats here today. Just the regular good old run back.
Someone told me Refried Jeans was here. Was he?
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't met him in personally. I've only ever seen him online. I think he might have been here with Saya. I'm not 100% sure if that was him. But
yeah, but enough about out of region.
Yeah,
you know,
we have a run back from winner side. Koga actually put Nelvin into losers.
Oh wow, I thought that was light. All right, so
that was Koga, and Nelvin taking a much more aggressive approach this time around, because the game they played in winners was very slow paced by comparison to normal. Like normally these two are entering each other's face all the time, kind of like what we're seeing right now. And I think it's more because it's all or nothing section of the night, where they're trying to make sure that they're the ones that move on to face light in the grand finals.
Yeah. And you know, not saying that Koga is going to win this set, but you know, if he does, I like I said before, I really hope that he tries a little harder. He saw that he almost had it, and I just really want to see what he can make out of that. But Nelvin is in his way, and I don't think Nelvin is a pushover at any means.
Oh no, absolutely not. Nelvin very much wants that W just as much as Koga does. I say, there was a little bit of the joke going on before with there was a little bit of joke going on before with them playing the Little Max, but Koga definitely almost made that comeback. And wow,
we were talking about
mashing that Dolphin Slash. So avoid getting punished from that up smash that he went for.
Yeah, me and Nelvin were talking about how his up B out of shield is actually pretty strong, and you should actually respect that option at high percent.
Oh yeah, it has a tremendous amount of base knockback and collective broke knockback too with rage. So like, okay. I thought he was
and this is where Koga. This is
where Koga's been shining against Nelvin, especially from what we saw in that winner's set.
Against anyone in general.
Oh yeah,
he's amazing off stage.
He's amazing off stage and conditioning you into bad recovery options.
You know,
because all he needs is one.
Yeah, you're right.
Lucina has enough knockback to force you to die at a low percent if you lost your jump. Like,
especially when it comes down to this matchup in particular, you know, having barrels just get swatted away. Yeah, it doesn't send you up necessarily, more like down and away. And you know, like that's a horrible. That's probably, that's Diddy's worst angle. It's everyone's, but it matters a lot more with Diddy just because of how he has to charge.
I like his idea there to go for the upward hit of side B, because he was trying to mix up him. He keeps going for the late hit of the forward hit. They try and kill him off the side. Finally decides to go for a one up, and Nelvin a little too far away, threw a banana down there. I'm not sure if that was intentional.
Yeah, that was definitely intentional on Koga's part. He was very scared of the banana, and if you saw in the magnifying glass, he actually turned away trying to avoid it, and I think that's what killed him, is that the little wait longer.
You mean Nelvin's part? Or
yeah, like didn't Koga drop the banana?
No. Nelvin threw the banana down there. Yeah.
Are you sure? Because he obviously tried to avoid that banana, and it would have been his banana.
I think what happened was when he side B'd in, he accidentally B-reversed a banana, trying to cancel the momentum so he could go up instead of just B-reversing like a pop gun maybe.
Yeah.
Like that's my guess.
Possibly.
And he was facing the opposite way. That's what it looked like from what I saw.
Yeah.
And he went too far down. He has been recovering on those like all day so far, but unfortunately it doesn't work for him that time, or we're going to have a run back right back to Smash. Actually, no, the last one was Townsend.
Quick note, I love how, you know, in between sets they put on that Fire Emblem music. It's like the best song in this game.
First, Light will stop an entire tournament to change every song into his liking on the extreme setup.
Sticker Brush Symphony. he wishes, man.
I say the other ones that do that too. You know, it used to drive me nuts, especially me and Lord Lynx when Lynx was around here. We miss you, Lynx, by the way. You should
Where is he?
He streams a lot, and he has work. So.
Oh, okay.
But they would always leave that one that sounds like the end credits music to like Final Fantasy on this stage, where it was mad slow paced and made you want to go to sleep. No one would ever change it. They would just turn all the rest of them off and keep that on for us. It's like, how are we supposed to be entertained and hyped?
Yeah.
Well, we have things that make me want to go to sleep.
You're definitely not wrong, but, you know, watching how strong these players are, I definitely don't want to go to sleep.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely
soon.
not right now, because these two have been playing very well. So Nelvin finally putting him back off stage, getting out of his position, but Koga just being aggressive, going right back in. And opted to throw the banana up, trying to bait him maybe into a bad option on his approach, but okay, just throws it down and bounces off his shield. And Nelvin's doing a much better job now of forcing Koga off stage. Koga got finally getting banana hand, opting to go for the downer to keep his recovery, his landing safe, and gets him. Oh.
Yeah, he tried getting the up smash read. He got the read. He just mistimed it slightly.
Okay, that's a very uncommon feat for Koga too, because Koga is very good at two-frame neutral get-ups.
There's a reason,
whether it be forward smash or off smash.
There's a reason why his Twitter handle is a frame 1 Asuma.
I have a legitimate Twitter clip on my main, on my page that I had pinned for a while.
Yeah.
As a PSA notice for people to stop doing neutral get-ups
against Koga. Yeah, he will hit those. But you know what they're gonna hit is banana to up smash. Diddy classic. He's never gonna drop that.
Oh yeah, no, Nelvin's been converting on all of his confirms for the most part all day when it comes to the up smash kills. And
really
Koga waiting for the air dodge, but actually not getting him, and then Nelvin immediately getting out of dodge with that up B, and now forcing him into a bad spot off stage. Trying to read the roll in with the side B, but goes a little far, but kept himself safe by going out to the platform.
Yeah, there was really cute movement on him. He didn't get too much off of it. However, he didn't get punished from being at 144. Anything he gets right now, he's going to take. That's out. And this is what I wanted to see before. He probably went to go for ledge.
Yeah, I would have agreed with you if he went to ledge. When he went on the stage, I had to take back my statement.
Yeah. You know what happens, though? Sometimes you miss those angles. I'm definitely familiar with missing angles sometimes. It just happens. But, right now, I thought he was in a lead. And actually, Koga has a very small lead in getting the Dancing Blade, trying to increase it as much as he can.
I like Koga's attempt to go for that neutral B on his get up there. Oh, and Koga actually just getting a... Oh, okay.
Is he dead?
No.
What? No, he's not making it back.
Okay, he's not making it back.
So...
I thought he was about to slide up the side. It looked like he had enough
momentum?
knockback and momentum to slide back up and just grab the ledge from getting hit.
Yeah, fun fact, I don't know if too many people know, probably they do, but just to let anyone that doesn't know, if you hit Diddy out of his first up B, when he has absolutely no stall. He up Bs and he slows down a little bit, but after the first time you hit him in his up B, if he has to up B again, he sinks straight down. So, yeah. So Nelvin there probably wasn't expecting that just because of that silly interaction. He probably was just trying to charge it, and then he saw that, hey, I'm not going to make it back.
That's a game design thing, kind of similar to keeping Villager from being OP with the recovery.
Balloons.
Yeah, it'll progressively get slower and less time.
Yeah.
Very similar to that with Diddy Kong, because then if you could just keep doing that over and over again, you could recover from pretty much anywhere.
Yeah. And that's the beauty of this game. This game is probably one of the most balanced. As crazy as it is, it's probably one of the most balanced games in esports just right now. You
can't really sure, people can complain and whatnot as much as they want about Bayo, but you can't go into most other games and pull across so many tournament results. That might be a stock. He waited too long on that ledge, and he's gonna get down smash for his troubles.
Yeah, that was an ugly angle.
Yeah,
that was
you won't coming back. Most characters are not coming back from that. But as I said before, you can't find a game where you see across so many, not just local level tournaments, but regionals and majors, where almost every character has been included in a top 32 at some point. And that was an extremely hard punish on that. Noticing he was going to go for some kind of aggressive approach back off the ledge, and he just jumped right into that F smash. And Koga only needs one more stock to get his run back with light in Grand Finals.
He's definitely hungry for that win. Right now, Nelvin is too, and even though he's down 2-0, he is in the lead right now.
Nelvin does have the % lead. He only needs one confirm to put this into a game 4.
I was just going to mention about his amazing ledge presser, but right now, Koga getting out of it. And that F smash for picking up the banana, Nelvin probably didn't want that. And
all right. It was smart on Koga, too, to recognize, you know what, my spacing is good enough right now to still get you with this F smash. It might catch you slipping on your DI, but still live.
And we've been seeing a lot of, when Nelvin pulls out, he's not pulling out the appropriate time, and then he's getting, oh, I'm sorry about that. He's getting a Dancing Blade for it, and Dancing Blade does a lot of damage.
Yes, it does. And around this percent, it's getting near the ledge. The last hit of side B will kill. It's getting really close to that point. And instead of going for the banana, opts to cover the roll. That was very smart. Conditioned him and believing he was going to get it. That's the frightening part about banana itself. It's like having another character on screen. It's immediately calling out that rollout, forcing a game 4. He's not out of this yet.
Yeah.
But Koga does have the counter picks.
You know, after that game, Koga was shaking his head a little bit, understanding, you know, he could have had that, and he just slipped up a little bit.
As long
Speaking
as
of
he can
bananas.
keep composure. Oh, banana punch 4 days.
I actually didn't mean to do that, but besides that, enough about silly puns. You know, we have the counter pick of Dreamland. Now, how do you feel about this?
I actually like this pick for Koga because even though Diddy Kong does get a lot off of, like he's doing a very good job right now getting a lot of bread and butters.
Ooh,
but
that's good.
that right there in itself is a great reason to come here, in my opinion, because if Diddy Kong can't mess around with the angles that he wants really with the off
I
B
can
down
see
here,
that.
he can easily give himself, as well as if he accidentally overcommits and goes too far with the side B, he's going to suicide. But also, Koga is going to get easier like upward kills on these platforms, and he's covering them so well with these aerials. Like I'm a personal fan of Swordies versus Diddy Kong on triplans. So
Really? Yeah. I definitely, me personally, I kind of would have liked to see Battlefield a little bit better. You know, Diddy can get these kills at 129, and you can see the frustration on his face. He's starting to get mad. He actually was talking to me in the car today on just, he dislikes Diddy. He finds Diddy very frustrating to play against, and I understand that. You know, Banana and down tilt alone are very frustrating tools, but you know, right now, Nelvin putting a pretty good amount of pressure and a pretty decent lead, getting 43% 50 and keeps going, you know, and right now, Koga can't really seem to find the stock.
that was a smart Dolphin slash to get the pressure back off of him. He kept Nelvin was getting so much damage, but he finally got one window where he was able to get him over commit. And even if it didn't, he was already taking so much damage as is, and that jab, the L smash, is going to finally seal that stock out.
Yeah,
Only taking 69%. It's still a lot, but he does have banana in hand, and he can still use side B while that banana is in hand, so he can get some damage. Actually got cooked for it. Okay, I didn't realize that the Fair actually traded with him outside.
Yeah,
So he doesn't have banana anymore.
That was a little weird, but you know, right now, Nelvin with a pretty confident lead, 96% to 0.
Yeah, I say Nelvin's it definitely looked like Nelvin's pulling himself a little bit more. So he's playing with a string of confidence. You can see that he's going for a lot of these options and knowing, like, he has the confidence that they're going to hit. Like, that's such a huge thing in fighting games. If you second guess yourself, you're probably going to lose. Like, you need to fully commit to this idea that what you're going for is going to work. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know, you get punished for it, you move on. Don't let it get in your head. But
You know, I'm sorry to interrupt,
No,
but you know,
fine.
like Nelvin's doing some pretty good options, but he's just missing the mark on him very slightly. You know, he had like 2 kill opportunities and kind of just messed up on them. Right now,
hey, Koga going for he was actually going for like some kill option moves there. Like the up smash seemed a little bit suspect. He's only at 48%.
hey man, Lucina hits like a truck. I wouldn't be surprised.
That's
And
true. It was to the right hand side though, but now it's much greater option, especially with the 143 rage.
ooh, very scary. You know, I've noticed that Nelvin is playing a little more patient, and Koga is kind of getting a big comeback, getting a trade. Ooh, that was
my
scary.
goodness.
DBZ. You know, like he's getting a really good lead on him now. And this, well, not a lead, but you know, he's definitely making the comeback. And I think Nelvin needs to understand that maybe the camping doesn't work. I mean, it possibly could. You know, his ledge traps are amazing. However, you know, Koga's been able to chip, and if we if he didn't tech,
That would have been the game right there if that caught him.
yeah, Koga wants this win, all right.
I agree with what you're saying too. Also, what you were talking about before, like the whole first stock worked so well for you because you stayed in Koga's face and you were super aggressive. But then you got passive, and then you let Koga manage to run it back, and he's gonna go back into grand finals on loser side. And excellent run back, not letting him get